Oh, she ran away from me.
Good claps. Nice. Whatever. Zelda also ran. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 54 of the WTF is Wrong with This podcast. What the fuck is wrong with us tonight? We're kind of tipsy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Voodoo Ranger, please sponsor us.
I'm lightweight.
My cat approves of your beer.
My dog is right there. I'm drinking Bacardi.
I don't have any animals. Should I kidnap one?
No.
That's essentially what I did with this one.
You can go get vet bill, but you don't have camera to show them off, so that's okay.
Unfortunate.
It's me, Jordan. We have Aidan.
Hello.
And in this episode, we have Mook. He was a guest before. He is one of our good friends. He is awesome. We love him.
We talk about him much on this podcast.
All the time. And to the new subscribers, thank you guys for subscribing. You guys are fucking awesome, and we love you.
Would you say it was like 45 or 50?
We're up to 52 subscribers.
That's cool.
We were at 14. We're at 52. And thank you guys for subscribing. You guys are all
That's
phenomenal.
big. That's almost 40 subs in what, like 3-4 days?
Yeah, I think a week. 40 subs in a week.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Which is pretty good. Thank you guys so much. If we get more before this video gets uploaded, thank you guys for subbing. Thank you to all the new subs. We really appreciate it. But right now, I'm petting a dog underneath the desk. And yeah, right now, while Mook is...
I'm struggling to open a pack of fruit snacks, actually. I still haven't gotten it open.
He's feeling pretty good right now.
He has also,
right now.
for another please sponsor us, hashtag ad, he drank Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPAs. Dude, if we could ever get sponsored by Voodoo Ranger, that would be amazing.
I don't drink it. I've had 3.
They're just good,
fourth.
man. They are
You're
one
right.
of...
I am on my 4th.
Yeah, this is like... okay, Voodoo
Ranger,
Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo would be a great sponsor, but for you and John would love our Voodoo Ranger sponsorship.
I'd also love a
I'm
Shiner
not a beer
sponsorship. If Shiner would sponsor us and give me some Shiner Bach.
I'm not a beer guy. So
You'd have to be with Voodoo Ranger.
Sponsored.
No code, just buy it.
Well, they have teas now though.
Oh, true.
So
this is so weird for me to
teas.
look at Discord. I have to look so far up to the right. I can see it in Mook's live stream.
I hope to God I'm recording correctly.
You have record. You're not streaming. You're good. So,
Yay.
Aidan bought a G9.
I did.
Oh my God. Dude, that noise I made just put unchewed fruit snack into my keyboard. Oh my God. It's between the keys.
Hey, do you need another keycap? I got some. Picking some up tomorrow.
Yeah, he bought some keycaps.
You tell the people about Mac.mid. I'm getting this sticky fruit snack out between my key.
What type of fruit snack do you have? Do you have Welch's?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, dude, Welch's is so good. I love Welch's sponsor us.
You bastard.
Haley
you made me laugh before I was done chewing.
Haley went and went to the store yesterday, and I guess fucking fruit by the
It's on my monitor too. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. It's okay, Mook. Their monitor has nothing compared to the keyboards that I've ruined with alcohol.
Oh man, my fucking poor Razer keyboard.
Dude, Mook, you don't even know
much whiskey.
How many times I've spilled alcohol on my keyboard. This one I've spilled it on like 3 times. The old one, it was the old like cheap Corsair one. I probably spilled milk or whiskey on it and beer.
Milk?
No, not milk, unfortunately.
Milk? Pilk? Mook likes pilk.
Oof.
I'll try anything once.
No, I think I spilled alcohol on that keyboard at least a dozen times. Enough to the point where like the entire left side of the keyboard like stopped coming back up from how sticky it was. And I had to throw it away.
So I really like my Elvish keyboard, but trying to type on it today playing Sporkle threw me off so much.
We really built gaming computers just to play Sparkle quizzes.
We really did.
I have a multiple $1,000 computer just to stream Sporkle to Discord, and Aidan has a multiple $1,000 computer just to watch Sporkle in Discord.
Just to watch.
I was playing
Sport
Watch Dogs.
in
Okay.
Discord and
You
throw
were
just
playing
start
Watch Dogs.
rapid firing movie titles at you.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I can't type that fast. Leave me alone.
Like, stop it!
I
You're
was
hurting
already
me.
Okay, I was already drinking at that point because I had that fucking Bailey's and coffee, which was mostly just Bailey's because I fucked up the ratio of coffee.
In Jay's defense, it was all 151 like Pokemon from some generation of them. So
It's Gen 1.
Generation 1.
Yeah, spelling shit like Pidgeotto would throw me for a loop sober.
And with the Y's, I want to pull up my keyboard here, see if you guys can see that. The U key looks like a Y.
I
kept hitting
don't know
U
what you're
instead of
talking
Y.
about. That looks completely normal.
I can't even read.
It has like the little
For sure.
tiny legend in the bottom right corner,
Yeah, I wasn't trying to look that
which
much on my
is weird because the Dwarvish one is the exact opposite. It has the letter and then it has Dwarvish and Elvish on the side. Actually, is it Elvish?
See that? I
No.
love this keyboard. This keyboard is so nice.
Is that
It's the-
limited
it's
run?
the-
No,
No, it's just
No,
it's
you
just
can get
from
'em
Mass
from
Drop.
Drop.
Yeah, you can get the Rohan one. You can get the Dwarvish, the Elvish. Obviously, like I said, Rohan.
black
The,
speak black tone.
yes,
I think that was the limited one. Let me just pull it.
and then
Yeah.
oh god, the riders of Rohan, and then fuck, who are the brown?
They have a ton of
Who are the
really
brown-
nice ones.
brown boys. Because Rohan's green. So like Ferandil or some shit. Look at my cat
So-
just chilling in the back next to the fucking exercise bike.
Oh,
I love that animal.
The Elvish, not this one, the smaller one, the 65%, is on sale right now for $89.
Pretty good.
So yeah, they have the Dwarvish, which what Aiden has. That's also the 65% is on sale.
Mhm.
The Elvish. They have Red Sun GMK. That's a fucking beautiful keyboard. They have this one, obviously. They have Aiden's, obviously. They have a ton. They actually have some pretty nice desk mats, but they have the Black Speech desk. Oh, the Black Speech looks fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, the black speak.
Keyboard heads are funny,
oh
man.
my god.
Like keyboard dedicated YouTube channels,
No way.
I can't consume any of it.
Mook, you have to get the Drop Plus Mito MT3 Noctua keycap set.
Noctua?
Noctua?
Noctua.
Tan and brown, baby.
Tan and brown, baby. With a black, it's a black fucking bottom and tan and brown.
Beautiful.
Do you guys need any Noctua fans? I have way too many laying around. I bought enough to replace them throughout my entire build, and I have like 6 of them laying around in 120 and 140 mil.
I would like one more 140, but I'll just buy it myself.
I'll take them.
Aiden is full of fucking Noctuas.
I have 10
Well, deadass
Noctuas.
send that shit.
I've got 10 Noctuas in my case right now.
Right
Based
now,
in
I have
Noctua build.
Right now, I have 3 Noctuas. I have 3 140s, but then I have the Corsair on my AIO, which is 3 120s. But I have room for like 4 more 140 mils
What case do you
in
run?
my case. I have an Enthu 713
Nice. I am unfamiliar.
Fantex Enthu. It's massive.
Oh, full size
It's
for
a
sure.
double.
Huh?
It's a double. You can put like 2 ITXs in it.
Jesus. That's as
It's
full size as it
big
gets.
fucking-
Yeah.
It's a big fucking case, but dude, Mook, have you seen the size of my 4080?
Yeah, it needs it, dude. Those
You need it.
fuckers are
It's
chunky.
fucking, you need it. It has the 4090 cooler. It is massive, but I love it. Like it's good. Like I might eventually custom loop everything, but no need. When like my CPU, when I first got it, Aidan and I did a 19-hour stream, and the hottest it got was 69 degrees.
Nice.
And that's streaming. And well, my GPU, the hottest I've seen it is like fucking, I think like 65.
See, meanwhile, I turn on my PC and my CPU becomes the temperature of the fucking sun.
Yeah, but you have a fucking 13900.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to do the thing where you like play a note with the beer bottle, but it wasn't working for me.
Mook, what do you have for your PC?
I have an RTX 2060 KO that has a gnarly overclock on it.
My cat is very enthused with what I'm doing here.
I have a Ryzen 5 3600 that I use something called CTR, where this guy that used to work for AMD made an overclocking tool for it, where it'll actually go through and tell you the quality of your silicon, and then just make what it calls a hybrid overclock. So that way it undervolts it when you're not doing anything intensive, but then overclocks it when you are doing something intensive.
Would that work with my CPU?
What do you have?
A 7950X.
I am unsure. I want to say it worked with the generation of if you have the same generation as the Ryzen 5 3600, then yes.
No. Yeah.
Okay, if you're ahead of it, then I'm not sure.
Because that would be sweet for this thing.
I'll send you to
Right now,
you the link to the page
have-
that this guy makes stuff for, so he might
I
have it
think
for
I
yours.
have mine fucking juiced to like 5.5 gigahertz. At one point I had it at like 5.8. I had it at 5.8.
But
and
at
I'm
that
like,
point,
this is too fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then I undid the overclock and it killed my PC.
Hence the
oh, that
Gangsta
was
Club
that
rules.
debacle, huh?
Don't undo your overclock. It might unalive your PC.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna turn this down. So I turned it down. I turned it down from 5.8 to like 5.4 and it just no. So I had to I had to fucking flash the BIOS.
Yeah, just because you're stable doesn't mean it's even giving you performance. Sometimes you can be in a real weird spot where it's sapping performance, you know?
Yeah, well, I've had it pretty zesty. But I love it.
Good stuff.
I have had no issues with I love it. It went crazy because I went from a 9700K to this. And rendering these videos in 1080 on the 9700K would take like, depending on the time, would take like, an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. My current setup, it's done in, if it's an hour, or the longest one we did was video game flashbacks and memories or whatever that is. It was an hour and 45 minutes, and it took 15 minutes to do.
Wow, really?
To do like the small like shorts and stuff, I click export and it's like, cool, it's done.
The shorts you put out kind of popped off, huh?
The one did. The one short with
The
Sally and Harley.
D's nuts
the pair of his
joke.
nuts.
Yeah.
That popped off. The other one really didn't. The other one did better on TikTok. But then again on YouTube, I had notifier subs, which it did. And then, it doesn't get viewed, so it doesn't get pushed out. So next time I upload a short, I'm going to tick that box off. So it will do better. On TikTok, they both have about 220 views. So, I mean, last time I checked anyways.
The one guy
That's
I work
fine.
with is like semi TikTok famous as far as I'm familiar. He just bought a really new BMW M3.
Oh, damn.
He just gets a bunch of clout with that thing. It's a G80 M3.
Fucking schools.
Oh, yeah. Schools fucking popped off.
Schools popped off.
Really?
Yeah. UFC Giga
Yeah.
Chad 4. Or UFC 4 Giga Chad.
He's just UFC Giga Chad on TikTok. But
Yeah,
his
that's
top ones,
schools.
like his top
If you see any video
His
with
top
UFC
line.
Giga Chad in it, that's fucking Jake.
1.4 mil. 1.4 mil.
Oh my god!
1.4
That counts
mil.
as popping off for sure.
Yeah.
Like in his recent uploads, the least one he has is like 66K.
Wow. What does he post? Like UFC gameplay?
Yeah.
Yeah, UFC 5 gameplay, UFC stuff. And one has 2.2 mil.
Yeah, fucking.
There was one where there was one where we were playing, and it was when UFC 5 first came out, and I was Patty the Batty, and I forget who he was, but he hit me, and my guy just T-posed.
I do that in real life when
And-
someone hits me.
Oh, he was Jorge Masvidal because I'm watching the clip right now. He hit me so hard I T-posed, and that got like stolen by like 4 other people.
Stolen, you say?
Yeah, or borrowed, but they cut out our names. So I'm gonna say stolen. So yeah, that's Jake popped off pretty good.
Good for him. Are
Yeah,
you
I
trying to
can't-
do that? Are you trying to pop off, Jay?
I mean, of course.
I
I'd love to
respect
pop
it.
off. I would like this
When I
to
pop
become
off
I
on
respect
your
anyone's hustle.
on the go gravy. It's a little bit of lockjaw. I would
baby
love
so
for this
cold.
to
He
go
from
off.
the north. He from the Canada.
Like Canada.
Bankroll so low
Um,
that I can withdraw.
It's pretty. I love seeing like how we got like just about 40 subs in a week, just because of promotion.
I don't know why
Like,
40 is even a crazy number to me.
I did a
Because it's 40 people that we have
50
no fucking clue who they
40
are.
people, no idea. No idea.
Not a
that's
goddamn,
why.
not a goddamn clue.
Go ahead, Jay.
And all I did was I took that video of pair of these nuts, and I unlisted it, right? Because it wasn't a short. I didn't do the short format. And then I put it as a promotion. I only did $50 for a week. And yeah, we've gained 40 subs. And thank you guys for subscribing again. It is awesome. We appreciate it. This would be
We love you.
phenomenal if it didn't.
Nowhere near as much as our
If it
animals,
did-
but we love you.
If it did take off, it would be phenomenal. It's not the goal of the podcast. The goal of the podcast, for me mostly, is it highlights our friendship. Like, say if
It highlights our friendship, and it gives us something to do with these fucking mics that we bought before we started
Yeah,
the podcast.
because Aidan and I like we bought the SM7Bs
Oh, yeah.
just to talk Discord, and I didn't need an SM7B. I have a Rode NTA1 or 1A, which is a good mic. And Aidan's like, yeah, I ordered an SM7B, and I was at work and I seen they were on sale, and I'm like, order. I sent him a picture. Yo, I'm getting an SM7B too. And then it was like a month and a half after, I'm like, we should do a podcast. And Chandler was down and you were down, but Chandler left. And what's insane is
I love Chandler. I love that man.
I was going to buy Chandler an MV7 because he was in the podcast, right? And he was using his Yeti and having issues. So I was going to buy an MV7. I'm like, okay, if you can wait till I get my bonus check at Christmas, I'll buy you an MV7.
He just
I'll
got
buy
a
you
new
pink
mic.
MV7.
He got an MV7.
He got an MV7. That's why I'm saying this. So he paid the money. Like, I was ready. I had it in the cart, and he's like, yeah, Chandler's not sure if he wants to do the podcast anymore. I was like, well, I guess I'm not ordering this for him. Like, I had it all ready.
That's
I had
fair.
my credit card info in. I had it pink. I'm like, just about hit send. He's like, yeah, he's not sure. So, you know, it's
That's also fair for
good on
him. You know,
Yeah.
not knowing if he
Yeah.
wants to sit down 1 to 2 hours at
Yeah.
a time to do this. You know what I mean? You don't want to be an hour
Yeah.
into it and be like, I'd rather do other things.
True.
Well, the biggest thing is, I think,
But I think the thing
going
that
to-
why we do this is we do this anyways, Mook. You know that damn well. We're in this
we
Discord.
sit in Discord and talk. That's what we do.
We do talk.
Like
Hello?
me and you last night
And-
until almost 2 a.m.
You guys were on here for that long?
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope
it
I
was- it
didn't
was
keep
like-
you
I
up.
should have.
No.
I feel like we had
No,
some
we
good
were-
convos,
I
but I was
should've-
worried I
I
kept
should've-
you
I
up too
should've.
late.
No, we're fine. It was like
We'll let you know
1:18
next time.
morning when I was like,
I didn't.
it's bedtime.
I didn't expect to be gone for that long.
What'd
I
you
got
have to
back
do?
Around 9. I'm not gonna disclose that.
That's fine. Just had some
I
stuff
had-
to do.
I'm having. Yeah, I had some adulting to do. I've had some hip issues So I went and got those checked out.
Oh no.
But then afterwards, while Haley and I were doing some adulting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could say we were looking at a house.
Nice.
And then I was like, I really need to get my hips checked out. So I was there for a while at the hospital.
Hips,
And
huh?
like, yeah, we don't know. Yeah.
What
have bad
symptoms
hips.
have you been having there?
Just pain.
That sucks. I'm not familiar with hip pain. I've pulled out my lower back before, but nothing like hips.
I've my whole lower body is pretty bad.
Yeah, I bet.
Hockey.
Oh, right.
Like I've blown out an MCL on my left leg and my ACL on my right leg.
Jesus, I forgot about that.
And then taking pucks off the fucking ankle. Sure, your skates protect you, but they still fucking hurt. So my ankles are kind of fucked up. And then my hips are messed up from that. And riding horses. Like my sister left me out in my granny's field.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I'll hop on one of the horses. She had 2 horses that looked alike. One liked to be ridden, one didn't. I grabbed the wrong one and I got thrown off.
Oh,
Yep.
That hurt.
Falls suck, man. You're from so high up. That's a long distance to fall.
With my job, it's very hard.
Yeah.
It's very physical, right?
You don't get a lot of breaks either.
No, helping you don't like, you really don't like it. However long the run goes down, right? Some runs 20 minutes, some runs an hour. That's your break.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's doing NQ isn't bad.
NQ?
NQ is the size of a rod.
Okay.
It's smaller core. Like if you see down in my by my door there, my doorstop is a piece of rock. That is HQ core.
Okay.
So that's what I've been doing for the past 2.5 years.
I gotta find a good video to see what you actually do. So I never wrapped my head fully around it. But it seems like some real physical and complicated and kind of unsafe stuff.
It's very physical. It's not unsafe.
It's not unsafe because no one's being
smart.
stupid, right?
Yeah. Like usually if someone's being dumb, you bye-bye.
They don't last long. Yeah.
No, they're on the next plane out of there. There is some stuff that is kind of dangerous that I don't like doing, like climbing the tower of the drill.
You told me you've done that before, though.
I have. The drills I'm on, though, are like super nice.
That's nice.
Because instead, they're not made to be climbed, first of all. But this tower, the top half of the tower sucks in. So instead of 30 feet up, it's only 15. But then, if you drill your joint down, you can pop the rod off, and then you can pick up the whole tower, the whole mast, and then you can bring it pretty much. You can bring your shiv wheels into the drill, which is super nice to work on the shivs and shit.
Okay,
so that's awesome. I'm actually one of my buddies, Andre. Shout out Andre. You listen to the podcast. I know you do.
I was just gonna ask who are some of your favorite people to work with.
Andre, I called him my boyfriend. Him and I love each other.
Everyone needs a work boy or girlfriend, or a work wife, or whatever people call it.
It's true.
He wants to come on the podcast, but again, he's still a diamond driller, so we don't line up that well. But we'll figure out a time for that.
One day.
That's how I met Schools, was at Pickle Lake drilling. And then we just kind of hit it off, and we kept talking and shit. And now he's working, I'm not going to say where he works, but he's working a fantastic job.
A union
which
job.
He wanted to do.
Good for him.
Fantastic
Good for
union
him.
job.
That he wanted to do. So it's fucking awesome for him. He's doing good.
I'm happy to see anyone doing well.
He's got that.
Jake's awesome.
He got a new place. I'm actually super proud of him. That's super nice.
He bought a house. Super nice. Bought a new truck. New to him truck.
In Canada, I assume?
Yeah.
Yep.
Copy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's from down south.
That's cool.
He was he came in clutch for your wedding, actually.
Did he really?
Did. He did. He picked up Max at the airport.
He picked up
that's
Max
cool.
at the airport, and he was
and
last
dropped him
minute
off.
third man.
Yeah, and last minute third man. But yeah, Jake is awesome. The only thing I don't like about Jake is he texts like a woman. But that's just me. Like he
You gotta lay that one
Okay.
out for me.
I'm gonna show you guys. We've been talking just about UFC and stuff like that. But yeah,
Pause
this
for
is
one
how he
moment.
texts.
I need some more beer.
I
Just
can
go
make a
grab
beer
one,
run,
don't pause.
too.
Don't pause. Just go. So he just like texts like this.
We'll tap out. Once he gets back, I'll make my beer run. Hold on.
Yeah. So he texts like this, Mook. So that's my only thing. Like I try to comment on one thing, and then he's already changing the subject to the next text. But he's
It's
fucking
too
awesome.
fast-paced.
He is. Like he is awesome. My fucking
But you wouldn't have him
Jake.
texting you any other way.
no, I wouldn't.
Exactly.
There's Popita. And yeah, like Jake is phenomenal. He came in super clutch. He was the third man at the wedding. I actually, when he got here, Aiden's shirt didn't fit. Jake didn't have pants or shoes. So I fucking, good thing the lady in town here was awesome. We got Aidan shirt. Aidan, the first shirt he tried on fit perfectly. So like, awesome, picked that up. And then with Jake, we got him a pair of pants and some shoes, which was pretty good. The wedding was amazing. I will always say that the wedding was amazing because I got to meet Max and Aidan.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, like, Aidan is my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all you guys are awesome. I love you all. But, like, just, I don't know why, but Aidan and I are just, like, just clicked.
Mm-hmm.
And when my
Everyone
mom
has people
and
like that.
sister, yeah. My mom and sister first met Aidan because we went over there, like, the day you got here. I
Yeah,
think.
when I got here, we got there. I dropped off my shit. We went downstairs,
Hold on.
and then you were like,
Pass the baton. I'm making the beer run now. I'll be right back.
okay. But I dropped my shit off, and then I don't remember. I think I changed because I was like wearing like some shit and had been wearing it for like 14 hours at that point.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me get out of this shit. And then you're like, we got to go to my mom's place. We got to drop the fucking grill off.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. And mom's like, it's like, you and Nate kind of look the same. Understandable. That's why Zelly likes him so much. Because that was really
True.
weird. How Zell just came right. Because usually, like, even with Kayla, who she sees every fucking week, twice a week, she doesn't really go to her, you know? Like, she does, but it's kind of hesitant. With you, she just went right to you, which is super weird.
Well, I don't know. I've always been able to do that with animals.
I think it's just because you're calm. You have such like a calm demeanor.
Could be. But I've always been like that with like fucking cats, dogs, really any animal that anyone has at their place. I've always been able to show up and just pet them, and they like instantly fucking love me.
You know what's really weird? Okay, this is kind of on the same stuff that just loves you. Whenever I'm on a plane, usually there's babies, and I'm on
Yep.
a lot of planes. And if they're sitting in the aisle, right, I like walk and people are there, and I stop. Babies love me for some reason. And I don't care. I play with them. I'm like, oh, hi. It's like grabbing my finger, looking at me, and I'm like, oh, you're so cute.
Touch their
Yeah,
soft
that's-
spot.
No, I would never.
If I had a few
But it's-
airplane drinks in me.
Yeah, so flying home from Vancouver to Saskatoon, I upgrade to business class.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $80. So it's super cheap, especially if you're going to get a meal
Yeah.
and a couple of drinks at the airport. It's more than $80. So I do that, and then I get free drinks at the Air Canada Lounge, free drinks and free food, which is really good food. And then when you're flying, you also get free drinks. But I usually only have like 1 or 2. Because when I get home, I go and get my truck, and then I drive home, which is another undisclosed time from Saskatoon. So I can't like get like super hammered.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm being irresponsible. I don't want to fucking end up kidding a moose going $1.20.
I've re-arrived.
I mean, let's all be real here. Do as I say, not as I do. But I've been pretty fucking drunk driving home.
I couldn't do it, dude.
If I go to a bar in town here with some friends, I would drive.
Mm-hmm.
But
Everyone does, I feel like.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
Again, I live in a small town. I could just walk home and pick up my truck.
Fair.
Yeah.
Again, at the wedding, we were supposed to wait for my mom, and Aiden's like, "The house is just right there. Let's walk." Fucking walk home.
It was right there. And the best thing, she didn't even. Oh, look at him.
Me pointing at my dog. That's future vet Bill. That's the big dog.
Oh, that's the big
that's
dog.
the old one. That's future vet
He's
Bill
on-
versus current vet Bill.
He's a boxer. He's on puppy Percocet because he's on pain meds right now because he just had some growths removed. I don't know. They're just like taking off of him.
Like what is it? Non-malignant tumors or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because he's
Benign.
an inbred. He's an inbred abomination because he's a boxer. So
Yeah.
they had to get those off of him through surgery, and now he just sits there looking concerned most of the time.
Dude, my mom's dog Harley is such a fucking character.
You're a
He
character.
sits in the chair and judges. Like I sent you that picture of him side eye.
Yeah, that side eye's
day.
great.
He does that all day. Like if you look at him, he'll look away, and then if you look away, he'll look at you. He's such a fucking big doof. It's so funny.
How old is he? Do you know?
6.
Oh, nice.
Yep. He's 6 and Zelda's 8.
Dude, you saying about him being purebred is why. God damn it, cat! You want to chill the fuck out? Jesus, I know your
she going
lasers.
ham back
I know
there.
your lasers going, but damn.
I love
She's
that
going
animal.
ham back there.
Did you see me fucking kiss her in front of the camera?
For
Yeah, we did.
months,
Yeah, we
I
did.
only saw the eyes of that cat in the dark before I saw what color that cat even was. I only saw its eyes.
She's just gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me
blends
months
in
to
with the
figure
night.
that out. I would just see her eyes in the
See her
dark.
eyes in the back. But purebreds, health issues out the wazoo.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer animals that are
Mutts.
$3.99 or cheaper.
Zelly was $50.
You've never paid more than $5 for an animal, if I remember correctly.
I have not. None of the animals that
have.
I've ever had in my life have been more than $5.
That's the real definition of a rescue.
Zell. Well, do we count Nikki as my dog?
You had her for a couple years, yeah.
I've had her for 3 years.
Yeah.
I'd say
She
that
lived
counts.
with
I
you,
guess-
yeah.
That's the most I spent on a dog. I guess what that was spent on a dog from my family.
But what was that for, like medical care and stuff like that? That wasn't spent to like get the dog.
No, to get her,
Oh, okay.
she was I think $500. But purebred pug.
Yeah.
Milo, my grandmother's other dog, who lives with my uncle, was $2,500.
Jeez. Sucks.
But
I'd buy a car for that.
But my phenomenal Grant Alice bought my grandmother that, my granny that, him. So yeah.
Have I ever
Also,
fucking-
big
have I ever told you how much my other animals cost me growing up? Or cost the family?
You told me. I don't
think
know
you
if you
have.
told Jay.
I think you have. Yeah,
Like our
I think you have.
little dog Holly, she was free on a Craigslist ad because they're like, there's a runt of the pack that no one wants to buy. Come pick her up.
You got
Sally's the run. She's the
more
best.
than one animal in a Domino's parking lot, didn't you? Or is that just one?
No, yeah, 2.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Two of them.
But not
Two of them.
specifically
Two of them.
Domino's, in like pizza parking lots. Like she came from a pizza parking lot.
Okay,
And then my brother got his
that's
lizard.
what I was getting at then.
My brother used to have a green iguana. And she was free out of a
That was
out of
a wild
fucking
animal.
Pizza Hut parking lot.
That was a wild animal.
That's the truth.
No, dog was free because they're like, she's the runt of the pack. She's a mutt. We don't know what the fuck she is. Mom's a border collie. Don't know what the rest of her is. She's like medium dog, curly tail, very skinny chest. No,
That sounds like a border collie.
yeah. But so she was free. My other cat, Mimo, me and my brother, when we lived in Ohio, tried to make like itching powder out of like sand and like pine.
Oh my
tar
god,
and
this
shit.
not the itchy powder.
And we left it in a bowl outside because we just got bored.
How old were you when you were making the itchy powder?
Ooh, I was 5.
So the rest would have been like what?
Yeah,
8?
he was 8.
And you were grounding up things to make it as itchy as possible. Is that right?
Yes.
And you called it itchy powder.
Yeah. And so
All right.
a lady.
Just touching base. That sounds right.
Mook, doesn't sound like you have siblings.
No, I'm an only child. You're correct.
Oh,
You
hey,
missed
you
out
want
on
to
so
hear
much.
some good sibling shit? I still have a massive
yeah.
scar on my knee from him.
I don't have anything from Taylor. She hasn't really attacked
Is that
me.
what siblings do? They give you scars.
Yep.
He didn't attack me.
And Maurice.
He didn't attack me.
Right.
We both were in this
Right.
together. But
he
I
still
was
gave
the
you a
one
scar.
who was put in front. It was his idea. I was the one who was put in front, and I got the damage done.
Okay.
Nice. That's usually how it goes.
But no, Mimo, some lady walked by, saw our thing of itching powder, thought it was cat food, and so she knocked on the door and asked my mom if we had lost a kitten, if it had ran away. And my mom, being an absolute G, just said yes.
Your mom just said yes.
Yeah, my mom just said yes and took the cat.
A random. What?
And we had him
No
for 16
preparation
years.
for a cat.
You stole
Not
the
having a cat.
So
No, we had
Someone
a cat.
Your mom-
asked if your mom had lost a cat, and your mom was like, "Yeah, sure, I've lost a kitten,"
We had a cat.
and then just took the fucking cat.
We had a cat, but he was like, at that point, he was 6 years old. And he was an orange cat named Pumpkin that they got for free before I was born, like right when
Pumpkin.
I
was
don't
born.
feel like that changes what your mom said to this lady when she lied.
Pumping.
No, and it was the best thing ever because she just came home one day and she's like, "Look what I got," and she held up a little fucking a crate, and it has a kitten in it.
Not gonna lie, that's how my parents brought home that newer the puppy.
That Bill.
They were like,
And
"Look
that
what we
cat-
got," and I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ!"
That cat I
So-
got to name when I was 5. I named him Mimo.
Mimo,
Mimo.
where'd that come
Nice.
from? That had to have had some inspiration.
I think it was.
You got to remember.
I think it was like kind of like Lilo, but Mimo.
Lilo.
Yeah, like Lilo
Okay,
and Stitch.
that makes sense.
But it
I
was
knew it
Mimo.
would come from somewhere.
So, my first dog that I had getting growing up, he was a toy poodle, and we named him Max. If I believe correctly, he was named after Goofy's son.
Yes.
Like, yeah. And then later on, my great grandmother had a dog she couldn't take care of named Sparky. Or his name was Tommy, but we changed his name to Sparky. He was a miniature poodle. So we had these two. And Sparky was mostly my dog. Then my sister got jealous. So my mom and dad had a friend that couldn't take care of this dog anymore. And she was a Shih Tzu Lhasa Apso cross. Beautiful dog named Cinder. And then she wasn't fixed. Sparky wasn't fixed. They had puppies. And that's how we ended up with Tito.
Lapsa Apsa? I'm not
Lhasa
familiar.
Apso. It's another smaller breed of dog.
It's a frat, like Kappa Epsilon.
But she's another dog, another smaller dog. And then we had puppies, and we had Tito, who was Shih Tzu Lhasa Poodle Cross, who was a mutt. And I love Tito. Dude, he could jump like this fucking high. And he had crooked little legs because he was crazy. But they all lived. I think Cinder was the youngest. She died at 13 because she had cancer. But I think the rest of them were like 15, 16, 14, 15, 13. Yeah, somewhere around there. And then Nikki was 17 years old when we got her put down last year.
That's the wild thing. I've never had an animal that's lived under 15 years.
Like, I know Zelly's not going to live that long. She's a bigger breed.
No, sorry.
I know
Hamsters.
Harley's not going to live that
How
long.
old
He's
is
a
how old is
he's a
Zelly
bigger
now?
breed. Zelly's 8. Zelly will be 9 in November.
Zelly's about as
Zelly
old as
is a good
Towns.
animal.
Is Towns the blue healer?
Yeah, Towns is the blue healer who bit the sheriff.
And is like 400 pounds?
Not 400. He is fat.
But he's a big boy.
He's a big
He's
boy.
a big boy.
He's a big.
Dude, so Harley's been having like like a leg issue, when like a muscle in his legs fucking bothering him. So when I took them for his
just
haircut,
like
I had
you.
to lift. Yeah, just like me. So I had to lift him in the back of the truck. Holy fuck, is he big?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, he's only like 120 pounds. Mom's like, no, he's probably more. He's more. He's way more than 120. Oh, yeah. Like, I fucking grabbed underneath of him, man. I'm like, oh, God, I'm actually going to have to try.
I lifted like foals, like baby horses when I was younger.
Yeah.
Though they get heavy quick, man. It feels like they put 10 pounds on every day.
It probably did.
So, growing up, I don't want to call him my grandpa because he kind of wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of was because he was always with my grandmother.
Like Pat.
Yeah.
He
And
served the role as your grandpa.
Yeah, he did.
Good for
He's
him.
He's
Good
part
man.
of how I grew up. He's why I'm into hunting and fishing so much.
What's his name?
That and because Morse.
Gotcha.
His name was Morse. He passed.
Uh-huh.
Him and my grandmother have passed. They've been gone for a while. Hence why I had Nikki. But he had an elk farm.
Okay.
And I used to help there. And yeah, with tagging the elk, those calves, like super small, and then they get real big, real quick.
I heard Belk Farm. I'm not gonna lie. You said Elk Farm.
Belk.
Elk.
Belk is a really high-end retailer in the South.
No, milk.
Elk, like, you know,
Oh.
like that guy on my wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
pan
yeah.
right down to the
Elk.
alcohol bottles and not over to the elk.
ELK. Elk. Yes. I'm on the same page as you here. I'm listening.
Yeah. Like on this Glenfiddich bottle, that guy right there, that's an elk. Yeah, we had one of those.
Elk are huge, aren't they?
That guy on my wall was 598 pounds of meat and bone.
Jeez.
So on hoof, he was about 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They are very big creatures. They are very, very tasty.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. For a mere
Zelly!
26 mil.
Sorry, there was a
ranch
Zelda
out here.
sighting. I was excited.
245 fucking deer tags.
Whitetail doesn't taste as good though.
Yeah, but 200 of them per year.
I've never had any meat like that. The
She's
animal.
soft.
She's so soft right now.
That's a happy animal
Animals.
right there.
Can you speak? Speak.
Speak, Remy, speak. Fuck!
Speak.
She's
Speak. Speak. speak?
She's camera shy.
I feel
Speak.
bad yelling that
Speak.
at midnight in my apartment. I'm sorry, neighbors.
Speak. Speak. I know
Do you have
want
like
to.
paper
Speak.
thin walls, or do you
Speak.
think it's not that
No.
bad?
Okay. Speak.
It's not that bad.
Full speak.
That's
Can
cool.
you full speak? There it is.
Although I do want to get rent a fucking house soon, so I don't have to worry.
Yeah. You don't think it's actually making it into your neighbor's apartment, but you're just courteous, so you're making sure that you don't want to be loud.
I think it's got to go through at least 3 to 4 walls to get into their bedroom, because I think their bedroom's on the opposite fucking corner of the apartment.
Yeah.
But
hey man, if you haven't received a letter under the note before, or like a note or letter,
the letter under the note. Holy shit!
Forgive me.
How drunk is you?
Forgive me, I don't drink and I'm 4 deep.
Forgive me, Father, for I have
if you haven't
sinned.
received a letter or note under the door before or about this, then I'd say you're Gucci.
For I had sinned.
Yeah, you've never heard that?
I still
Forgive
haven't
me,
tried
Father,
sin.
for I have sinned.
No, I have. Forgive me, Father, for I have alcohol.
Alcohol.
Oh, did you see the T-shirt that I sent you, where it was Jesus with fucking Ray-Bans on, and he is risen.
Yeah.
Rizzin. He is risen.
He has risen.
Good. I love Jesus with Riz.
God, I hate all this.
Blake is in a server with someone random in a voice channel called OnlyFans. Anyways,
I mean, they're speaking about OnlyFans. Anyways, Mook, how many OnlyFans subscriptions do you have?
0.
Gee.
To who?
He has the Goth Egg OnlyFans subscription.
Goth Egg.
I mean,
I'm not familiar.
I mean, who
The
doesn't
short
have
stack,
Goth
big
Egg?
tits.
Very cute
Dude,
face. Mook, do you have Instagram?
I do have an Instagram.
4'10".
Go on Instagram.
Big tits.
Look up Goth Egg. And
I
tell
will.
me how you feel.
I'm more.
You just hear a
I've told you this.
spring.
I've told you this before as well.
You're the
I'm
dickhead
more.
to
I'm
desk.
more of a fan of shape than I am of size.
Oh, she is very well shaped.
Mook got that Riz to him. He could try it. I believe in him.
I know you like tall
Dark chocolate.
hourglass mommies, but I mean she cute, and she has a very.
Oh,
nice
he
body.
likes what is it, like Lady Demetri or whatever the fuck it is?
Demetresu from Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's what
Nah,
Mook's
dude.
into.
Too big. Too big.
That's who John's into. Sadly, Becky can't live up to that.
No, unfortunately. Dude, speaking of this reminds me of the fucking... There's the one dude that I watch on like YouTube Shorts, Noble Knight, where it's like a knight and Merlin, and they're playing D&D, and he goes, Merlin, you can't play D&D. All you do is search for MILFs. He's like, Noble Knight, I've moved past that, and MILFs is derogatory. He's like, all right, you're in a caravan.
MILFs is more
He's
like
100% into MILFs.
informatory.
He's 100% into
And
MILFs.
like Merlin's saying that MILFs is derogatory, and then he's like, "You're in the caravan. What do you do?" He's like, "I searched for caravan and search for a Bawilla. Boom, natural 42." He goes, "What is a Bawilla?" He's like, "A beautiful woman I'd like to ask out. Natural 42. What do I see?"
That's
And
so
Noble
good.
Knight goes,
I want to
"No,
get.
you can't." He's like, "Natural 42. What is that? Doesn't even make sense." He goes, "Do I find any Bawillas?" And Noble Knight just looks up at him and he goes, "No, but there are MILFs." And Merlin's like, "Ooh, you play
I wanna-
dirty, Noble Knight."
If I could
I
find
wanna
someone
do
twice my
D&D.
age that I could both bang and help tell me how to live life, I would be a very happy man.
Mook, you're a very handsome man, so I mean, all you gotta do is look hard.
You can
enough.
tell from the chat that I accidentally sent you when you sent me the photo saying, "Holy shit, he's hot as fuck."
You guys hounded me for a selfie for like a week straight, and then I sent you
I
both
did
a
not.
selfie, and then
I did not
Aidan
hound
did.
you
I
for
did.
a selfie.
I needed to
Aidan
see
did.
I
Mook.
was at work minding my
And then
own
I sent you a
business. I was minding
selfie,
my own
and then I
fucking
got
business.
messages from both of you saying, "Oh God, he's hot."
Well, I did it to be funny because Aiden's like, "Oh God, I sent that to Mook," and I laughed and I'm like, "I'm gonna send it to Mook too." So
I was caught in some sort of love triangle.
There's no triangle. This
never
is a one-way.
really see
We
Mook.
just love you. We don't need any.
We
don't.
never really see
Well,
Mook.
I
The
want
Mook
some
loves you too.
return,
And
but
the Mook loves us. We love the Mook. But yeah, the whole thing how Mook found, how Aidan found what Mook looked like was a whole fucking spiel of Voodoo Ranger IPA and a lot of deductive reasoning. And he found him. He found a picture of him on his dad
On his dad's Facebook.
I don't know why he was posting that shit.
it was
it's like,
it
Oh,
was
so
from
this
like
is a mirror.
2017.
It was
He
you with
hadn't
your
posted
focus.
anything.
Oh, with
Recently.
my Fiesta ST?
Yes, it
Yeah,
was
with
when
your-
it
yes,
was
sir,
when
with
you
your
had
Fiesta.
bought it. He's like so proud
I-
of my kiddo, and I looked at it. I'm like, wait a minute.
I just spilled beer on my feet. Sorry. Fiesta ST?
Feet.
Yes, like I saw it and I looked at it and I looked at the body lines. I'm like, that's a Fiesta ST in black. And then I looked on Google Maps, cross-referenced it to the
The school district that you went to.
the county where he lived. Publicly posted if anyone had a safety deposit box and their address. So looked up the address, looked it up on Google Maps, and saw on Google Maps there was a black Fiesta ST in the parking in the driveway. And so I asked the Mook the nail in the coffin question. Does your driveway
Do you
have
have a
a
roundabout in
U-turn?
your driveway?
Do you have a roundabout in your driveway?
I was like, no. And then you're like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah.
Are you sure? Well, you guys kind of grew up together, right?
No.
No, it was Max and me.
No.
What the fuck? Because you had the same friend group.
Yeah, we had the
I
same
knew
friend group.
I knew Stefan for a while. And then before that I knew other people of Stefan's friends.
So yeah.
See, I didn't know any of y'all
I mean,
until like
out of
2020, 2019, 2020, 2021. I don't fucking remember.
anyone
I'm
other
kind of
than
bad
my
with long-term time.
parents and grandparents, the only people I know longer that the probably like fifth longest person that I know. Oh, sixth, because my brother counts. Yeah, I forgot about him. Sixth is Maxwell.
Well, yeah, you guys are cousins.
Love that man.
I do love Max. I mean, we talked about this lots in the podcast. I met Max through Colby. And I've known Colby for a lot of fucking years. And then I met you guys through Max, of course. And we became best friends over one beautiful Tarkov shot night. And then I met John playing the Hunter Call of the Wild. I was in a server with YouTuber the Hunter DD33. And then he joined and we talked in game. And then we added each other on Steam. And then we went on a massive bear genocide on my map of Layton Lakes and just became friends. And then we kind of fell out of friendship. And then a couple years ago, started talking to him. I was like, oh, get back. He got into this friend group, and now he's part of the group.
See, I met Maxwell
Which-
one fateful day when I was 6 weeks and 4 days old.
Yeah,
It was the day of his birth.
Yeah. Yeah.
In case you didn't know,
pretty cool.
Maxwell is almost exactly 6 weeks younger than I am.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. And
I'm
yeah,
an
meeting
only
you guys in person was insane.
He's my, he's my fucking cousin, but my dad, his mom, siblings, super close growing up. Like, they were the only two that were actually close in age. The other two, by the time Aunt Karen was like 7, they had both moved out.
Beep that out.
Beep,
Do you want to dox Aunt Karen? We can dox Aunt
Beep.
Karen.
It's just Karen.
beep.
We can dox Aunt Karen. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
I got it, guys. Don't worry.
By the time she was 7, the other 2 had moved out. My dad was like 12.
Okay, yeah.
Taiwan.
So, they were always really close growing up. And neither one of them, well, I don't want to say neither one of them. She never left Ohio until 2019.
They moved to, yeah,
Poor
after you guys
soul.
moved to.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my dad fucking left in the 80s, came down to Dallas. And then Rice was born down here. And then moved back up so they could have me.
Nice.
I was born like a week after they moved back up to Ohio.
Very nice.
You've said it the best out of anyone I've ever heard, Aidan. You said Ohio is the best of the worst states, or the best of the boring states, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I totally agree. It's the best, not good state.
Yeah, it's the best. Absolutely
Doesn't mean it's
nothing.
good.
I mean, when we were doing our tests, that was one of the only states where I knew where it was. I mean, it can't be that bad.
Oh,
I mean,
when we were
what do they
doing
have going
Spronkle
for it?
quizzes.
The fucking
Fucking Sporkle.
John Glenn Research Center,
Sporkle.
COSI, which used to be the Great Lakes
Obviously
Science Center.
The Browns.
No,
Duh.
no, Browns. I would much rather, like I said, and this transferred over to me from my grandpa. Massive Indians fan. Loved the Indians, everything about them.
Guardians.
They're still the Indians to me. They always will be the Indians to me, as long as they have the same announcer, which he's getting up there in age. I hope he doesn't retire soon.
He is. He's.
I wouldn't know.
You never used to. We used to listen to it on the. We either would watch it on the TV while we were grilling, like I said last night, or in high school I'd turn it on the radio in my truck. And same announcer. Love that man. He is one of my favorite fucking. The count is 2 and 3, and swing and a miss.
So
The only sports I
like
know are motorsports.
is how
Fair.
you know what
You should go
the
to,
Washington Commanders' old name was. They changed it for a reason. It was the Redskins. They changed it.
Yeah.
The Indians, the Guardians, they changed it from the Indians. I love how the Blackhawks, the Chicago Blackhawks,
Yeah, they're still
said, go
fine.
fuck yourself. We're not changing our name. But the reason why the Blackhawks are called the Blackhawks was in World War II. There was a Illinois native chief. They called him Chief Blackhawk. He went to war and fucking got a bunch of medals, so they named the team after him. They did change their logo,
Yeah.
but they kept the name, which is phenomenal. They're like, I think it'd be more racist if we changed the name because we're honoring this brave man who fucking protected the country. I believe that's right. I'm pretty sure I seen that on some trivia shit about Sporats.
Was it one of their other names that they had in the polls was the original Cleveland football team name, the Cleveland Spiders. From like before the NFL was a thing, they were the Cleveland Spiders.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they're the Browns. Why do you call yourself the Browns?
That's a good question.
The Cleveland Turd Streaks?
Also, ever since
Have
I've
I
been
told you I have
growing
a
up-
Browns themed basement?
Yes.
No. You have a Browns theme base. So it's just orange and brown.
Yeah.
Here, I'll send you the stairs.
I'll send you the stairs. Do you live in the basement, Mook,
No,
or
no,
is
no.
your room
No,
upstairs?
I'm upstairs.
Yes, that
Right.
exterior door.
Roddy Rich, is that you?
Roddy Rich, I thought you was in jail, bro. What you doing out? And I put his stick in the box. 20 fucks, 12. Fuck 12, fuck the SWAT.
That's the
pulling out
only
coop at
Roddy
the
Rich
lot.
song I know. Told her wipe her brother's nose.
Oh, what was it? I think
So
Mustard with Roddy Ricch. Those are really good.
I thought I was kidding.
Listen to while I golf. I have my speaker, and I listen to music while I golf. One day, usually I golf with my mom or my dad. Like, whatever.
All right, I'm back upstairs. Can I piss on the podcast, or is that something I'm gonna have to mute my mic for?
Go for it.
Go ahead. I can edit it.
Don't edit it out. I want the piss in.
All right.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna base.
I don't want to miss out on the conversation here, so I'm pissing while I'm talking. I'm not gonna lie, fellas.
You sitting down or standing? You've been drinking too much. You're probably sitting.
TikTok clips right now. Go. Anyways, I was golfing by myself, and there was this group of elderly ladies ahead of me because it was, that's what they do. They golf. So they let me play through, and I'm like, oh, do you mind if I listen to my music? They're like, oh, no. And the box came on. So all I hear is as I bomb this fucking 300-yard drive and walk off. Yeah. It was just the beginning of the song.
With the new Fords on the Jeep. I'm trying to believe on my knees.
It was perfect. And just bombed this fuck. It was like the best drive I hit all day.
Oh.
I just bombed it, man. It was fucking beautiful.
Dude, it's so weird how that happens. Like, you're doing shit, and then suddenly there's like a group of people, something's hyping you up, and you just do the best you've ever done.
Oh, man, I was playing, I think we were a whole 4 in town.
Listen, nothing you can do can be as bad as me hitting that house.
Oh, man, you hitting the house is perfect. That was wonderful.
It didn't hit the house.
That was such a...
You just hear and it's like, oh, it hit the house.
I'm like, that's going to hit the house. And Mom's like, no, it's not. Thunk, it hit the house.
You're just like, ooh, let's play a little faster through here.
That was such a bad hook. That was such a bad hook.
I have a horrible, horrible hook.
See, I have a horrible slice. If you guys don't know golfing, we're in there both right-handed. He's using my clubs, so it doesn't help. I have my driver has a stiff shaft because I have a faster swing speed.
Nice.
And if you have a hook, you want a softer shaft because then your timing's better or your club face, whatever. It just helps it out, right? So he was using my clubs. And fucking hooked one real bad. And
ooh, shit. I saw it and I'm like, ooh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
It went like this and then just and it hit the house. And the house, it's kind of close to that hole, but not really close. So it went crazy.
I mean, to be fair, if it went straight, that would have been a really good drive.
Oh, dude, if it went straight, you were on the green. If it went straight, it was on the green.
To be fair, that's my kryptonite. If I can hit it straight, I'm good. I just can't hit it straight.
Yeah. Fuck, that was a fun day, though.
Oh, that was good.
That was pretty chill. That was me, you, and Mom.
That was nice. Let me get you guys down here and do some fucking golfing.
That'll be fun. Did we do the last hole where we all switched drivers when you were there? No,
I don't think so.
Usually on the last hole, Mom and I both hit 2 shots. If there's no one behind us, of course, we hit 2 shots, one with our drivers, and then we switch them. So I tee off with my driver. I have a stiff shaft. I have it set to 9.5 degrees. And I hit it pretty good. But my spin numbers, it still balloons like crazy. I need to go get fitted. I'm going to get a new driver and get fitted this year. And hit pretty far. And then Mom's club, of course, it's a women's flex. I think it's a 13.5 degree driver. So it's crazy. And I don't know how or why, but I hit this thing like 700 feet in the air, but it goes the same distance as my driver, which is kind of nuts. It's like 20 minutes of hang time. Like she tees off both of her shots before it hits the ground, and then it's the vice versa with like she struggles with like she hits her driver pretty good some days. With mine, she hits it real fucking good. It's stupid. It's like we should just here have mine and I'll take yours in my bag. We're good to go.
Well, I think we didn't do it first of all because that's like a you guys tradition, and also like your driver was barely long enough for me. It was like just at the edge.
Yeah, and that's a full size. Like that's full size. So I think when I get fitted, I might get it 3-wood length, or just a little bit longer than the 3-wood length.
Okay.
Just for more control.
Fair.
Because frankly, if I don't have my slice, I'm hitting it fucking far. I have the speed.
Dude, that's like the thing about it is like even though my hook is so fucking bad, it's due to me being out of practice and growth spurt. Because I used to play fucking youth golf in Cuyahoga Valley, and I used to fucking actually like
I love Cuyahoga Valley.
Yeah, I used to go to like fucking what is it? There's the Cuyahoga Valley golf club, and then there's like the Brandywine Golf Club, and I used to go out there and like actually win youth tournaments. And then I had a growth spurt, and none of my clubs fit, and I couldn't hit a ball to save my fucking life, and I gave up.
It also doesn't help that, again, like I hit a nasty fucking slice, so I have my driver set to 9.5 degrees draw.
Fair.
And then the weight with draw biased. Straighten out my shots, and then you come and you hit this fucking nasty hook, so it's just making your hook even fucking worse.
It's just like, ooh, shit, that thing's swinging hard to the left.
Like it fucking straight and then just sideways.
I'm laying on the floor right now.
We were also.
You have another beer,
drunk
Mook?
as fuck. We're drunk.
I did, yes.
Is it gone?
It is, yes.
Do you have?
Is there anything I need to see on the screen? No, they're all gone now.
No, no, it's just us.
Oh no!
So you just vibing on the floor. Mook, how's your floor feeling?
You hardwood?
It's good. I
like
vacuumed. No, it's carpeted. I vacuumed earlier. It's good stuff.
Oh my god, you have a Browns theme. Can I show this on
Yes, yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah. I wasn't lying. I have a Browns themed basement. We just moved into this house. There were some psychos that fucking lived here before us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the basement that just flooded not that long ago. It's Browns themed, I'm telling you.
It's Browns themed basement. That's great. That's great. See, why couldn't you help us with all our sports things? Our sportables.
Sports ball.
I wasn't made for it, man. I was made for motorsport.
Mick, what did you think about
I can't
us
wait
just
to get
fucking getting all those movies right?
Aidan getting all those movies
No,
right.
it was us. Because there was a couple that there were a few each slide that you helped me with that I fucking forgot about.
Yeah,
like when you were like
Gone with the Wind, Dirty Dancing.
Casablanca.
What did I think about it?
Yeah, what'd you think about it? You beautiful.
I think you're
sexy
more
beast of a
cultured than
man.
me am. That's what I think.
So on the motorsports side, Mook, you don't have a racing wheel, do you?
No racing wheel. I have an old Logitech wheel, but it's like drive by belt, and it sucks.
Do you want one?
What, you got an old one you're getting rid of?
Well, you see here, I have this G920 that I have because I'm getting a Fanatec. So, I mean, if you wants it.
You don't gotta explain it to a salesman, man. I'll cover your shipping. If you want to get it to me here, I'd much appreciate it. That if I could just cover that shipping.
Dude, imagine WRC with Moog.
If it's charity, that is. If you want a price
WRC
for it,
would
you
look
name
pretty
that, and I'll let you know what I'm comfortable with.
Do you want with
shipping.
or without the shifter?
Nah.
I guess with.
With the shifter, I'm thinking 150 American.
That sounds very fair.
I think 150 American, and you cover shipping.
I think we have a deal, my friend.
Perfect. I'll send it out as soon as I get my Fanatec,
Cool.
which will be next time I'm home. So you'll have to send me your address.
That'll take some time, but we'll be good for it.
Don't worry, I'll figure out
sounds
his
like a plan
address
to me.
before next time.
Yeah, I'll just.
I
I
know
won't
the
even
general-
tell you.
I know
Aidan
the
will just figure
general.
it out.
I know the general area. I got ins with fucking Zillow. We'll be fine.
And to Zillow. Can we? Okay. I don't know why, but lately before going to bed, I'm watching Jericho go through stupid Zillow houses.
Dude, I love it.
It's just funny.
I love co-op shitter.
It's so
the co-op
fucking
shitting.
funny. Oh, the co-op shitters are so good. And like, so I have an ally. I've been playing Bulletra.
Oh, what's her name?
And watching Jericho.
Yeah, you have.
Haley.
Oh.
You met her. I'm married to her.
Oh,
holy
sorry. I thought you were talking about like LGBT ally.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not drunk.
I was making a joke that you're gay. And you have an ally.
The audio's glitching out. I'm on the floor. I can't hear anything. You guys have been great.
Jordan is gay and he has an ally.
I heard Jordan is gay.
My ace is ally.
What
I
if
think I
you
should take
lay
a shot.
underneath your
Ace
desk?
ally. Should I take shot? I hear the
I'm
door opening. Nothing else after that. No.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, some good
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
boys.
smoky.
I gotta move. I'm on a podcast. I should probably be able to hear you guys.
We put that as the fucking one of the shorts clips. I gotta move.
I think that'll be one of the shorts clips.
By all means.
I'm laying on the floor. I gotta move. I'm on a podcast. That's so good. I'm not
All right.
sure if I should grab another Bacardi Cola. Or
I'm
not.
upright.
Oh,
I'm locked
absolutely
in,
you
fellas.
should.
I'm
It's only-
ready. What's
it's
the
only
topic?
12.
Catch me up.
So
Jordan
we just been talking
hasn't-
about random stuff.
I made a joke that Jordan is gay because he has an ally.
I heard that. I heard the gay part.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Yeah, and
And then we talked about, dude, WRC is such a is so. I gotta play more WRC. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, I played Dirt Rally too.
Mook.
Game makes my heart rate
is
triple.
WRC is a little bit easier, but it's also very fun. It's also made by Codemasters.
Mm-hmm.
It is very good. The only problem is with my Fanatec wheel, I have the F1 wheel on it, so I'll have to get a fully round one. But that's okay. I'll get that eventually.
Mook, if you get a wheel, if and when, buy EA Play for a year through Steam, because it's $30 for a year-long subscription, and you get all of their racing games. You get F123, you get WRC, you get Dirt 2.
You'll probably get F124.
Yeah, you'll get. Well, they've already said you'll get F124.
Well, then, yeah, you'll
You
get
mean
F124.
if and when I give Jay $150 USD
Yeah.
in shipping to get this thing to me here?
All
What
in
if
the original box, out of the box.
negotiation? No shifter, but he just pays shipping.
How about just the shifter and he pays shipping?
He'd kill himself with that one.
I spend all day negotiating. I can't negotiate with Jay.
So I
I'll
think
do
that'll
what
be
you're
fair price.
comfortable
That's
with.
your issue. Is
That
you
sounds very
accept
fair to me.
negotiations. You have to be a ruthless
Also,
businessman who just gives them the middle finger and says
took-
the price is what the price is, bitch.
You see, I am
took
that to
the,
people who I don't know, but I very much know Jay.
I took out the that rubber stopper thing in the brake pedal. There's still a lot of resistance, but it's way better. But in F1, I use a clutch to brake, so it don't really matter. But I think that would be more fun if we like
See,
5
in
of us
F1,
playing
I
F1,
used,
and then we can all take out Max.
in F1, I use the wall to brake, and it happens very suddenly, and my speed decreases quickly.
That's because your brake wasn't set up right at all.
It's true. I was just like, my brake no work? My brake? And I checked it, and I'm like, oh, because my clutch is my brake.
We need to record more F1.
Yeah.
I don't really like. I thought the idea was good, but just trying to record it like that kind of sucks.
Drunk
Or edit
F1.
like that kind of sucks. Oh god, drunk F1. With all of us, that'd be phenomenal.
Oh, I know Max was down
That'd
to
be
get
so much
drunk.
fun.
I don't think Chandler really wants to.
Well, Chandler,
That's okay.
can we get Mario Kart?
I have Mario Kart 8 on the Switch.
You wouldn't
I have
want
on the
him
Switch.
in here while he doesn't want to anyways. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. I like Chan. He like joins and talks for a little bit, and then if we're not doing anything he wants to do, he just kind of leaves.
Love that guy though.
Good guy. Good guy. 10 out of 10 guy. 9 out of 10.
Love hanging out with Chandler. I lived with him for a while.
Oh yeah, you
And
did.
he didn't
Yeah.
take the cat. All right, I'm gonna grab another.
Yeah, I
fucking
got the
card.
cat, and then it was technically
Copy.
she
Hold down
was
the
his
podcast.
cat.
We'll hold down the fort. Don't you worry, Jay.
Technically, she was his cat. But he's like, oh,
Well-
my new apartment won't let me have cat. You take cat. And then I talked to Maxwell after they moved out of the apartment. He goes, no, that apartment would let us have a cat. We just had to pay like $20 more a month. And I'm like, this motherfucker, I've been having to find apartments with her, so now she's just my cat. He would never let her into his room anyways. Like, I would always let her into mine. She'd sleep with me. even the first week that we got her, I'm like, let's take turns sleeping on the couch with her. And he goes, what if I take Tuesday and Thursday? And I'm like, that means I get Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he goes, yeah. I'm like, I guess. So he had the cat
Cheers.
for 2 days a week.
Is Jay already back?
Yeah.
Jesus,
My
what did
mini
you?
fridge is out. My mini fridge is out my door.
What did you like speed run to the fridge?
No, I literally
No, his basement
walked
is
across
like
my basement
Oh.
and grabbed the mini
it's
fridge.
like a 30-foot
I have my
long
mini
fucking
fridge down
walk.
here.
All right.
Yeah, it's nice. Quickly.
That
Yeah,
was
dude, I have a mini
efficient.
fridge
I'll
down
give you that. Yeah.
It's nice. That desk, nice, compact. You can feel my leg hair when you're sitting there.
This desk is not compact. This is a very big
But you
desk.
can definitely
It
feel
goes
my
from-
leg hair when we're both sitting there.
Well, yeah, from the fucking side there. I love this desk. It's a little too tall for like the wheels.
Yeah. That feeling
But,
will
like-
never leave your memory, by the way.
Is there a reason you're
this over-
fixating
like-
on leg hair right now? You want to talk about that?
Oh, when we were playing BG3, I was like chilling and we were playing here like this on controllers, and I put my arms down, and Aidan had his legs kind of crossed.
Like I do right now.
And I'm like, what? Yeah, like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't have carpet on my chair. I look down, it's like I'm on Aidan's leg. I'm like, holy fuck.
I'm a hairy man, Mook.
That sounds like a romantic
He is
moment to me.
unfair.
You
It was
you
a
can
very
tell by my
romantic moment.
fucking arms.
It's
How
like
my
while you're
hair-
both doing something, and then your hand goes on top of someone else's hand, and then you're like, "Oh, silly me." That's what
But
you guys
instead,
had.
it's
beautiful.
my leg hair reaching out. It's tenderly little.
Grabbing me. Yeah. It's like tentacles. It's like grabbing my arm and bringing it closer.
I am Cthulhu in the flesh.
Dude, that was insane because we started drinking at like 3, and then we went to the bar with Haley's family, and then we came home, and then we were like vibing, drinking, listening to tunes, and then Max and Jake showed up. I went out and greeted them, gave them both beers, came down here, talked. Aidan spiked one of Max's drinks.
Do tell.
Maxwell was drinking. I had bought the beers because obviously Jordan's like, I don't drink beers. I'm like, I'll buy the beers while we're up here so that we could fucking drink them.
Well, I also bought like
Yeah, you had bought like
I
a
bought, like,
$100
2 bottles
bottle of
of
fucking Glenfiddich, and I'm like, oh,
I bought 2 of
Yeah.
them. 2 of them, brother. 2 of them.
or you had bought what is it, Buffalo Trace and that.
Oh yeah, I bought the Buffalo Trace and White Owl.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I was like, I'll buy
Yeah,
the beers
'cause-
for us to drink. First of all, way more expensive than I was expecting for just some beers. But one of them, like the
Government
only
regulated.
IPA I could find was just like literally like the most generic like Canada IPA.
I have a can. I mean, they're still in my fucking mini fridge.
And it was like
It's like Black
yeah.
Lake IPA or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and so I buy them and they're all right. Nowhere near Voodoo Ranger.
Sponsor us,
Did it just fucking
dude. Mine's been doing that all night, but that's okay. I'll edit it out.
Either way, so I buy those IPAs and I give one to Max. We give one to fucking Max, and he drinks and he goes, "This is all right. This is weird. Not quite what I'm used to for an IPA." And then I'm like, "You ready for the second one?" He goes, "Yeah, let me make a sandwich." Because Haley had also bought like 3 loaves of bread and like 8 pounds of meat and cheese for sandwiches, and we crushed that shit.
First of all, they were like, "Oh, we'll just have a couple pieces of bread," and I'm like, "Fuck no, make a goddamn sandwich."
And we all come down with like 2 sandwiches.
yeah, just fucking sandwiches like stacked like this, eh?
And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jake's
boy?
like, no, I'm just good. I'm like, dude, Haley bought all this shit. I'm gonna be eating sandwiches for 5 fucking months if you guys don't eat these. So yeah, we just like sandwiches every fucking night.
Just
because all we
crushing
did.
sandwich. They were so good, dude. I love.
You
Crushed
guys were also
Sandos.
crushing alcohol because you guys had withdrawals when you were done after drinking for a week straight.
That is true. But like,
Yeah, that
but
is-
like,
Tell me
first
about
night.
those.
No. I still haven't finished with
cold
me
sweats.
spiking Max.
We're not there yet.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. You're
Oh,
right.
Oh yeah, right.
Let's start
right,
there.
right.
Like, so while Maxwell goes up to make a sandwich, I'm like, I'll crack you your second beer. I crack it, and then I just look, and the White Owl came with a mini bottle of spiced White Owl. And so I look at it, and I look at the beer, and I just sip the top of his beer out, and I crack the fucking White Owl and pour it right on top.
This was before we made sandwiches.
Oh, you're
'cause
right.
When we went up to make sandwiches, he was like, "Damn, that second beer is really hitting me."
And like I pour a shot in it, and then I give it to him, and he drinks almost all of it. And then we're upstairs. He goes, "I'm feeling that second beer, man."
It was his third beer because I went out and gave him and Jake a pill,
Yeah,
a pilsner,
which were good. I like the pills.
and then yeah, pills is okay. I don't really drink beer, so I can't.
I'm
really
already
say.
out of beer again.
Damn, that sucks. I want to sip on this Bacardi Cola.
Do we get a third beer, Mook?
100%.
Well, I'm
that even
asking
a
my
question?
Lord and Savior, who is in my phone as light of my life, Mook.
You already know
I
the
think we're-
answer. I am but the wise owl, only revealing to you
But
the answer.
wise
You've
owl.
already
The
know.
Oh, I knocked over
Which
my
is
white
yes.
chips
Owl?
box.
So, anyways, we did all like, yeah, he spiked fucking Max's beer. The withdrawals for me were just cold sweats. Like I'm just sweating and cold, and it's like, oh, this is horrible. I hate life. But yeah, it was a week of fucking drinking. Excuse me. But yeah, it was phenomenal, Mook. It was great. He's gonna get slapped. I hope he gets slapped on the nose. Oh.
Voodoo Ranger and a jar of tahini.
I was gonna be like, what the fuck is that jar? Unsalted teeny. I think Mook's headset died.
Oh no.
He's playing with it.
It's okay.
It is
We'll run it
okay.
for a little bit until he gets this shit plugged in.
So yeah, I talked about the withdrawals. They were okay. They weren't too bad.
They weren't terrible.
But
I definitely didn't
yeah,
drink
the,
anything for like 4 weeks after.
oh no, I mean I was at work so I couldn't. But yeah, like it was. Oh,
Yeah, it was
the night,
rough.
the actual night of the wedding after the pictures. That first double shot we took at the house, that hit me up until we had supper.
That first double shot was like, oh. Woo. It was.
We were all like, damn, that's fucking good
I don't know
stuff.
if you guys can hear
That's the
me. My
first time I
headset
tried
may or
the
may not have
15-year
died.
And then we all had 2.5 plates of brisket. Dude, Max loaded the fuck up on that brisket.
Okay. So what
my headset may or may not have died.
Yeah,
it died. We understand.
Okay, cool.
What I wanted to do for supper, and what Mom wanted to do for supper. My mom did all the catering for the wedding. She did the supper for the wedding. She made the fucking potato salad, the macaroni salad. She did everything. My mom loves to cook. She wants to have a restaurant.
Can we get her down here?
She did everything.
When I'm out of school,
that'd be awesome.
Get her down here. We get the ranch. We get her down here.
So, I wanted brisket and pork loin.
Well, that's solid.
When I went to work, Haley and her mom decided we'll just buy chickens from the co-op. And they were the driest fucking chicken ever. And they were horrible. And Mom was fucking helping. And Haley's mom's friend Deanna was like, this chicken's dog shit. And Angel, Haley's mom, was like, just shut up and put it in the bowl. And that brisket was so fucking good.
The brisket slapped. Brisket slapped.
Chingun.
Brisket slapped.
Like,
could have used some slap your mama barbecue something.
That was Mom's first time making brisket.
That's a really good attempt.
We had no idea what to put
That's
on
like a solid 90 out of 100 for a first attempt.
So when we were eating, Max is like, Jay, I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, this is really good. I'm like, fucking tell her that. And like, since you guys being from like, Mom,
we had lived. Me and Maxwell had lived in the South long enough to like fucking.
Yeah. So like that's a big accomplishment for our first time brisket, and like their fucking salad's phenomenal.
So we would never tried any of the cake.
What is it?
We just immediately started drinking.
Well, we kind of fucked that up because Haley and I are supposed to continue cutting the cake and give you guys pieces. The fondant sucked. The cake is phenomenal. The cake was really good.
Yeah.
That was my granny's recipe. I love that fucking carrot cake. It's so good. But yeah. We started drinking and it went on and on and on. We drank all night. And then I had a mixed drink and almost passed out on my mom's shoulder.
Then we walked home and me, Schools, and Max were sitting in the basement drinking beers while playing fucking Sekiro and UFC.
Yeah. Then we went shooting the next day.
Yeah.
And that was a fucking blast.
That was fun.
Jake's picture on Facebook and Instagram. Because you got a video of him shooting the muzzleloader.
Mm-hmm.
He took the video and scrubbed it and got the perfect picture where you could see like the fucking where the smoke's coming out of the muzzle and him holding the gun.
Before his shoulder got bruised to fucking back.
Oh god, his poor shoulder, man.
God
his
bless
poor
Jake.
shoulder.
I love that. I loved me and Max doing the skeet shooting against each other because it's been a while since me and Max have done that. It's fun to get back into it.
I think this year, Dad and I are going to get an automatic thrower.
Oh, okay.
So, and of course, you guys are always welcome to come up. Just let me know if you guys want to, right? You're always welcome up
I'm
here.
down to come up. We still have to have you guys come down here.
We're going to work. I got to get my passport. I'm working on it. So,
I'm going to have you guys come down
get that,
here.
then I'll come down.
And then we can have some fun.
Dude, that new 22 I bought is pretty fucking fun.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to grab it.
We'll be able to have fun
drinking.
with, like, not just rifles.
Yeah, I know.
We'll go shooting with Max and Shan, and we'll have a whole host of handguns, rifles, ARs.
I really hope that Canada lifts the handgun ban.
Is that like a
So I can buy a
consideration that they're doing
handgun.
again?
Well, it's only a temporary thing.
Oh, okay.
So when Trudeau gets out of office this next election, they'll probably lift it if the other conservatives win.
Yeah.
We don't get into politics. We don't like talk about politics on the podcast.
No, we should
All I
vote for
know
Brandon
is-
Herrera. Only if you're in District 23 in Texas, slightly west of San Antonio, which is his district.
I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, did I ever tell you, Mook, that I saw him in the airport?
Yeah,
Dude,
you told me
live
about
by,
that.
Like, you live by because all those guys are from San Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
so that's fucking sweet. Do you imagine? Like, obviously, I'm wearing my baddie baseball jersey. It's on this arm.
Dude, I was
That is so
literally in
much fun to
shock.
watch
I
on Twitch.
was coming out of the fucking bathroom from taking a piss.
You recognized him by his majestic hair, is that correct?
I
Majestic hair.
saw his majestic hair, and I looked down, saw him in flip flops, and I looked at him, and he glanced at me, and then he kept walking, and I'm like, I know who the fuck you are, and you know I know.
Yeah, he gave you a look that was like, like another guy that knows.
Yeah, but like, no one else was doing shit. He just walked right through the fucking. We were in a concourse in San Antonio, which is like the smaller one, with like Delta only, basically,
Yeah.
and then everything else is in B.
You know what's fucking crazy? I guess. So obviously, I'm a big Little Aggie fan. I just started he's fun to watch. When I was coming home, him and his girlfriend Parky were going on vacation. He's a big streamer. They live in Ontario. I guess, and I know this is fucking crazy. She took a picture of them walking through the airport and put it as a story. And I fucking seen my backpack and my hat. And I'm like, no way I just walked past them. Like, that's fucking insane. But it's also Toronto Airport, and it's a shit show.
Fair.
So, it's understandable. I'm like, that would have been awesome. I would have fucking totally asked for a picture, right? 'Cause I'm a fan.
Dude, that's like every single.
I'm like, I know that greasy ass Badlands backpack anywhere. And I was wearing my Hex sweater, and you can see the bottom where it says Cult Rules Collective.
Nice.
I'm like, holy fuck, that's me.
You're like, that's me. I'm stupid.
Didn't even notice, man. But again, like, hectic. That fucking airport is crazy.
There is one celebrity I've ever met who I've thought was tall, and that is Josh Gates.
Okay.
Everyone else that I've met, I'm like, damn, you're way shorter than you look. Like Brandon Herrera, shorter than I thought he was going to be in real life.
Well, he's only like 5'9".
Well, yeah, but I don't know that. So, like, I saw him in person, and I'm like, oh, hey, it's Brandon.
Because I think Baddie's the tallest of that group, and he's 6'1". 6'6'1".
Yeah, and I'm like,
I guess group.
and we went to the fucking. We used to go ghost hunting at the. Mook, you know the Mansfield Reformatory, right?
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean, yeah,
Mook's
sure?
passing out at his desk. Mook is passing out at his desk
No,
right now.
no, I'm on my couch.
What do you mean? What do you mean, yeah, sure? You know the fucking the old Mansfield prison.
I know Mansfield.
100% passing
Yeah,
out.
the old like brick prison where they shot Shawshank Redemption, or at least a few
Sure.
scenes.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
It's like an old. It's like an old prison there, old reformatory. Obviously, it's the Mansfield Reformatory, and we went there in like 2015 for a ghost hunt with like Josh Gates and like Grant Wilson from like Ghost Hunters, and like all these Ghost Hunters
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
And there's like a really good photo that we have of me, my dad, Chandler, and Aunt Karen, and Grant in the middle of us. And it's like us, Grant. Like we go there And we meet him, and we're like, "Oh my god, we're such huge fans. We've watched every single season that you're on Ghost Hunters. I listened to your fucking podcast and radio show before it went off the air." And he just looked at us. He goes, "Thank you. Oh my god, you guys are giants." We're like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "There's just 4 of you, and you're all over 6 foot." And Aunt Karen's
God
like,
damn.
"I'm not." She's like, "I'm just under."
I'm 5'11". Thank you very much.
And he's like, "Okay." He's like, you guys are tall." He's like, "As a family, you are a tall family."
Mook, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, he's a 10.
I'd say like a 6. We were at an 8 earlier, but now I gotta say we're on the come down.
We're on the come down.
Is there
Yeah.
any
Well,
4
see,
roses around?
Yeah, is there any hard shit?
There's wine.
Oh, are you a fan of wine, by the way?
I don't even know.
I am not a fan of wine. They give me the worst fucking hangovers.
Red wine or white wine?
Right.
Red.
That's because their tannins are known for causing
Super
headaches
dry.
and fucking
Super
really
dry,
bad.
yeah.
Try white wine. White wine has less than half the amount of tannins as red wine. Way better. Like a nice like
My buddy
Chateau
Tim-
Saint Michel, like Chardonnay.
I don't really care for like sparkling water, but we got some champagne.
Ooh,
It's pretty decent.
Champagne, yes.
Champagne. Have you tried any champagne?
Never had
Champagne.
champagne in my life, no.
I think you need another drink before you pass.
I
out
think
your
I've drank them
Kraken.
all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Your parents have got to have at least one more beer somewhere in that house, Mook.
No, I definitely drank it all.
No, I get if your mom's drinking every single night when she shouldn't be with her fucking medicine, there's alcohol in that house somewhere.
That's wine, dude. I feel like if I have wine right now, I'm gonna explode
Have a little
out
bit
of my
wine.
esophagus.
What if it's port wine?
No, you're fine, bro.
After 3 Imperial IPAs and 1 Blue Moon, if I have wine right now, it's gonna be like a fire hose out of my mouth, dude. I'm not doing it.
Beer before liquor, never sicker. So
Yeah, beer before
That's what
liquor,
I'm
never
saying.
sicker.
That's
Liquor
exactly
before
what I'm
beer, You're
saying.
in the clear.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
I've
I'm
never
setting up myself up for failure with that.
I have never felt that saying was true because I've always drank beer before liquor. And
As he throws up.
oh no, I'm just burping. But I say this as a joke, but in real life, Mook, whenever I get too drunk and I feel I'm about to throw up, there is one thing I say to myself.
Is drinking more the solution?
Sometimes.
Depends.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go from here. I need guidance.
Why? Do you feel like you're gonna throw up?
No, I feel like I want to lay half on my couch and half on my ottoman.
Do
Which
you
is what I'm
have
doing, isn't it?
what kind of liquor is in the house? You may be able to make a margarita and the
just like
sourness
wine.
of the lime will wake you up.
Make a mark.
I have 2 limes and 1 lemon left, I think.
2 limes is barely
But
enough.
all you have is wine.
2 limes is barely enough for a margarita.
I don't even know what that is.
Just take
Tequila,
a chug of the bottle of wine, man.
Triple sec and
If
some
the
lime
seal's
juice.
not even broken, my mom's gonna be like, "What the fuck have you been up to?" When she sees that the whole 6-pack has been polished off out of the fridge, and that her wine has been fucking corked open.
You're having
Just-
a good time with the
Just
boys.
hit her.
Duh.
Yeah, just hit her with the "I'll pay you back for it." I was having fun with the boys. All right.
That's true. I'm pretty sure I make more money
vibing.
than her. I guess I can do whatever I want.
We'll just hit her with the
Just
I'll buy
vibing,
you
man.
another one. Like I was talking with the boys online. We were hanging out, and then she'll be like, "You're talking to those
You're
friends
drinking."
online," and you're like, "You want to meet them?"
That's a great excuse. I can just get her better wine. That'd be
You could.
a baller move.
Exactly. Just get her like some fucking figure out what type of wine it is.
It's red.
Well,
It's probably some cheap
multiple
looking
different.
Moscato.
Is it like Moscato? Is it a Zinfandel? Like what kind of wine it is?
Let me do some reconnaissance. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are we bad influences?
No, absolutely not. I believe.
I need guidance, and you're guiding me.
Yeah, I believe this is very crucial.
I forget he has a fucking Bluetooth headset. I thought he took his headset off so we could talk. Like, this is going to be a TikTok clip, I think.
I think this is crucial to Mook for learning wines.
The ways of the alcohol?
Yeah, and the ways of being drunk. You know, I've been doing this professionally since I was 13.
Dude, I've been vibing. You know, I really wasn't a big drinker until I started diamond drilling. And then I started drinking hard. That's understandable. Like, I would have like drink every now and again. Now it's like, that's like, especially if I'm playing UFC. I might play some UFC tonight.
Oh, I was telling Mook I would
probably win all the fights.
I would like come home from school and
drank.
Well, one of my chores would be to like mow the lawn. And I had like the first generation like wireless Beats.
Oh yeah.
And I'd like throw on some fucking Beatles or Sticks.
Lawn beers.
Yep. And I would go out and I'd fucking sit on the riding mower. I'd mow the front yard, go to the back. On the way to the back, stop in the fucking park in the driveway, walk inside, and I'd grab a beer and I'd crack it, put it in the cup holder that's on every single riding mower and should be. And I'd mow the backyard.
I think you
while
were
drinking
outside.
beers.
You're outside, but my cousin Aaron, his wife's kid, is before they got married. Lucas is 13, and he was having a bad time at the wedding. And I was leaning on my mom's shoulder, and there was a beer. So I'm like I look Aaron dead in the eyes. I grab that beer, slide it over to Lucas, and without hesitation, he lifts up his hand, cracks it, and takes a drink. And Aaron just starts bursting out laughing because he's fucking hammered. And he's like, he's 13. He's going to have his first one eventually. So fuck it. I don't think Mandy was too happy about it, but Aaron was laughing his ass off.
Oh my God.
I think you guys were outside.
I think
Because it was hot in that fucking place.
we were. But that reminds me of the story that I told you about fucking being at Juan's family's fucking quinceañera. And me just fucking drinking with this dude. He doesn't speak English. I don't speak Spanish. And we're fucking just chugging beers with each other, fucking doing shots with each other. And then like after like 3 beers and 2 shots, I message Juan and I'm like, I realize this may be a bad thing, but this kid I've been drinking with and giving beers to looks like he's 14. And he just fucking reads his phone and he bursts out laughing and he goes, he is.
Fuck it, it's a party.
And I'm like, hey, well, let's go.
I don't know what we're gonna call this episode.
I'm back. I didn't make it far. I sat up and I scrolled through iFunny and I got back on the headset. I'm not making it to the wine.
All right, Mook, that is fair enough.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Fuck, it sucks I go back to work next week.
I know, right when Mook starts finding his footing in the beer world.
I don't know if I'll be returning anytime soon.
Oh, you will be.
Mook, yeah.
Next time I'm home, you got to come on another podcast.
Well,
and
the other thing is,
I'll save it for the podcast. How's that?
Perfect.
Save it for the podcast, but also if you're going to do it recreationally, take my advice. Eat like a sandwich right before.
Yeah,
I did eat a wrap right before this.
Okay.
No, you want
a wrap is good.
You need more carbs.
Yeah, you want bread. Even if you're just eating like straight slices of bread, because bread is going to absorb it. So that way, if you get drunk too quickly on 2 or 3 beers, it'll help lengthen you out.
Help it. Yeah. Yeah, you won't feel like passing out halfway on your ottoman.
I don't know what you're talking. My ass is on the couch and my shoulder blades are on the ottoman, and it's comfortable. And I don't know what else to tell you.
Now, the only thing that could come to hurt you with this is that's what I did when I was younger, and now I can drink a 6-pack of fucking Voodoo Ranger and feel fine.
I'm vibing right now. I've taken 2 shots of Glenfiddich.
I'm at like a 3.
Some Baileys. I'm at like a 6.
I get 1 point per beer that I drink about a Voodoo Ranger at 9.5%. But I'm also a big guy.
Yeah, you're a big fucking.
I feel like
Hey, no,
I
finish
feel
that
like
thought.
I
I'm finished that
boomeranged
thought. I'm a
at
big fucking guy.
I feel like I peaked at an 8 and now I'm boomeranging back to like a 4, but like a dirty 4.
I've had 2 Bacardi Spice Colas. I had a JMO. I had that.
Also, remember water, Mook.
The coffee. Yeah, drink water. I've had that coffee.
Yeah, you're right.
With Baileys, which was mostly Baileys. And then I've had 2 shots of Glenfiddich.
Drink water. Take Tums before you lie down for bed. You're gonna fucking need them. At least me and Max do.
I don't.
For me and Max, carbonated beer right before I go to bed gives us the worst heartburn.
To be honest,
I don't get anything like that, thankfully.
Probably before I fall asleep, I'll be sober.
Mm-hmm.
Before I fall asleep tonight, if I don't fall asleep like right after the podcast, I'll be sober. I sober up incredibly fast. It's stupid.
This dude locks in.
The drunkest I've ever been was my grad party.
Sounds about right.
I drank a full bottle of Polar Ice vodka and a few more drinks. I was about to pass out on the deck of my house with my sister cuddling me. And then we started talking, and 2 hours later, completely sober.
See, y'all have heard my drink stories. I've been that drunk twice in my life. After going to like business frats and doing keg stands and shit with them, I've been blackout twice.
I've never blacked out.
At high school graduation.
The wedding was close.
You were very close at the wedding.
My mom cut me off, to be honest with you. After Uncle Jimmy and Uncle Robbie forced me to do... Well, Rob gave me a drink and said it was Coke Zero, so I'm like, it's not, so I just took the shot. Uncle Jimmy forced me to take a shot of Captain Morgan. No, we had Bacardi. It was Bacardi. And then, yeah, and I almost fucking passed out on my mom's shoulder.
You should have had us over there, although it was fucking hot.
Oh, fuck, it was so hot.
We would have been taking those shots for you. Me and Schools fucking hand in hand, like the opening to fucking Predator. Hand in hand, clasping, taking shots.
I still have a fucking full thing of Gibson's upstairs from the wedding.
Oh, God.
Because it was cracked and like 2 drinks were taken out of it. Which is, I mean, Gibson's, I mean, I probably won't buy another bottle of Buffalo Trace until like Gibson's is gone.
Yeah, fair. But the Buffalo Trace is really good for the price.
That Buffalo Trace is really good.
Oh, hello, cat.
I mean, it's becoming one of my staples to always buy.
Is there a cat I'm missing out on? I'm back on the floor.
Not yet. She's not in camera view, but she is right here. You can barely see her in the corner. You can barely see her ass.
Her butt.
That's okay.
You can see her butt.
That's okay. It sounds like I'm in the right place. I'm not missing out on much then.
Once I finish this drink, I think we should end this podcast because we've been at it for an hour and 49 minutes.
What if we?
There you go. I asked if it would be like 45 minutes, and then you were like at least, and you weren't lying to me, so I appreciate that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, you're passing out on your floor.
I'm not passing out. I'm not passing out on my floor. I'm hanging out on my floor. Okay.
God damn! I love belligerent Mook.
Jay.
I want to sell
That's
something.
A TikTok clip.
I need to sell something right now.
Go on ECS, sell some fucking car parts. Hey, if you guys own any,
if you have a German car,
and you want to order from ECS.
You want to order from ECS? Ask for Michael S. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ask for MOOK, and they will give you to MOOK.
Only if you want to pay full price. I don't do discounts.
I don't do discounts, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Only if you want to pay double.
I'm a well of knowledge, but you can only take advantage of it if you're paying.
I'm a well of knowledge, but you can't tap from this well.
Exactly.
I think that should be another dude. Gonna have to go through this like 4 times to get all the TikTok short clips because that's a good one. That's a good one. Dude, we're just out here vibing.
That's why we made the podcast. We literally made it because this is what we do.
Yeah. Usually, yeah. I mean, we drink and talk all the time.
If only my buddy Ryan, who bought a fucking laptop, would hop in with us. It'd be so much better.
Schools wants to fucking be in
We
one.
need to get schools
I
in
think
one.
schools in one.
Love to fucking hang out, drink with schools again.
Again, hell yeah, brother. I think this summer when he gets 3 days off again, he's gonna come up, so we can do one then. Because I have this Roadcaster Pro.
You get schools to
multiple-
Virginia.
I don't think schools will come to Virginia.
Come on. Now the other question is where the. Okay, well this could be a question for after the podcast.
Noted.
Mook is 100%
right.
passing.
All right, boys.
No.
Let's.
No.
He's getting
I'm hanging out.
You're getting more and more quiet as it goes on.
The time
You're laying on the
between
floor.
answers is lengthening.
Just because I'm on the floor and I'm cognizant of where my effort is going doesn't mean I'm about to pass out any minute now, even though it sounds very nice.
Even though it sounds nice and I really want to.
I'm present. I'm here.
I'm almost done this drink, Mook. Don't you worry.
All right. Don't worry, Mook. We've only got a couple more minutes in us.
What were we talking about?
You passing out on the floor.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I'm there.
We were talking about the trip to Virginia.
Oh, yeah. Let me know when that is.
Yeah, and also we've
got to come up with
next time I'm home.
Yeah, we've got to come up.
Next time I'm home, we need to actually talk about it like fully. Because if I can get the time off, I would love to come.
Well, the
that's a
earlier
big
you
if.
ask for it, the better. So we should probably figure out
Yeah.
like concrete timing here in the next week. Like come up with a date
next
that
week.
you would want to do it.
We can figure out dates next week for sure.
Well, I really don't know my schedule right now either.
Well, that's
you
fair,
will
but
figure it
also,
out in the
like,
next
if
week,
you
right?
ask them for it off, even if you don't know it, what are they gonna do? Like, be like, you have to be here this time. You're like, I already told you I can't.
No, they can decline my time off.
Right, but you can at least ask.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah, well.
you can at least if you ask this early, I think they're gonna be less likely to decline it
Exactly.
because we're.
But the problem is there's supposed to be 5 drills there. And we don't have anyone to run them. So as much as I love you guys and would love to come to Virginia, I also love money.
Oh, that's the goddamn truth, dude.
That's fair.
And
Don't be missing bonuses for us. Trust me, I get it.
I like money.
Let's see if it's convenient. We'll make it happen. All right, we'll talk about
We'll
it in
see.
like a week
Yeah,
or 2.
we'll have to talk about it. Well, it can't be a week or 2. I go back to work on the 10th.
Judging
Okay,
by
so
you getting 2 weeks off and then a month working, you would be off the 22nd through the 5th of August in September. Or sorry,
Okay, and then I'll take it.
you'd be
I'll
off.
take another
Sorry,
week
you'd
off.
be
I'll
you'd be
take-
off the 8th
if I'm-
through the 22nd of August, and then you'd be working until the 22nd of September.
Okay, that might be tight. I could take that first. I might be able to take the first week of September off.
We'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Yeah.
But like really, like August is kind of hard for me because like the 12th is I really don't want to be in Virginia
Fair.
with the boys on my first anniversary, my first wedding anniversary.
That's why. Well, fair. No, Haley has already said you can't
Haley-
have the anniversary with the boys. She's already said no to this idea.
She already said no. She said after yes, and she would come. If she's like, if Becky will come for a week, for a day or two, I'll come. Because really, we're gonna be like what, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. So like, what if we do? Well,
We'll figure it out after. We'll figure it out after the
okay.
podcast.
Okay.
Oh, not tonight. We won't figure it out
I
tonight.
need more
We'll
I
talk
can
about it
float
more
some ideas to you
tomorrow.
tonight.
I'm going to bed after this. I gotta
It's
go
only-
coyote
it's
hunting
only 1
tomorrow
a.m..
morning.
It's only midnight for you.
I can't sleep like this.
I can't sleep. Mook
Mook's gonna have to end his recordings.
is gonna have to end his
How much
recording
space is this
soon.
going to take up on my goddamn computer?
Like 17 gigabytes.
You fuckers.
Well, after you upload it to the drive, you can delete it from your computer.
Okay, well, I'll need to do that soon then.
We love you,
What do you
Mook.
think? You don't have
You don't have fucking multiple
15
terabytes.
terabytes.
I believe I
of
have a
storage?
1 terabyte NVMe.
Dude, I have
It's
like
kind
15
of
terabytes of
cringe.
storage.
Wait 2 weeks,
I
you'll
have
get a 2
15
terabyte
terabytes.
NVMe in the mail.
I'm going to need better healthcare at this point. I'm having problems.
What are your problems, Mook? What are your problems?
My problems are that my brain and my tummy and my balance is feeling silly.
They're feeling silly goofy.
Do we need? Yo, is Toad PhD on? Can we call him?
Oh my god, I
Can
hope
we
so.
call Toad?
No, I don't think he's on tonight. I'm scared to get up and check.
I can't type. I can't type. My camera's using my keyboard.
Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking.
I have one USB-C that's somewhere in a rat's nest behind my
What kind
desk.
of golden handcuffs are you subjected to right now? I'm
looking,
sorry,
hold
I'm
on,
in
let me
no
go to
place to
toast
talk.
rack.
I'm on my floor.
Mook, we are the ultimate golden handcuffs right now. It is 1 a.m. for me, 2 a.m. for you. We're just running back last night, aren't we?
No,
I know where I'm at.
he hasn't. No, he's not on. What's his schedule?
You gotta
don't
work
know.
tomorrow, Mook. Are you okay? Is this okay?
I work afternoons. I'm an afternooner. It's
Oh,
fine.
thank God.
He just doesn't have to answer phones tomorrow. It's okay.
No, I will. Just in the afternoon. And then I'll tell everyone to kick rocks unless they're buying something.
Unless they're a Voodoo Ranger sponsorship, tell them to fuck off.
Mm-hmm. I've gone full salesman. Empathy has left me.
You know what, Mook? Here's the secret. I never had morals to
so.
begin with.
At least not for old people ringing my line, wasting my time. No.
For no one. I had no morals to begin with. I would unironically sell my soul to Raytheon for 6 figures. I would
Six?
I would manu
6?
I'd do it for actually
Hell,
I would
sex, though?
sell. I would do it for 5.
yeah,
I would do it for 4 fucking figures.
I would do it. I would do it for like 50 to 60K a year. I would manufacture weapons for the U.S. government.
Raytheon, if you give us $50 and 4 free pairs of headphones,
Yeah,
we'll
can we
take
get
your
Raytheon as a
sponsorship.
sponsor?
Raytheon, if you give me $20 and an under the table hand job,
Over the pants, under the table.
over the pants, under the table hand job, I will fucking sell my soul to you and manufacture warheads.
Maybe not the last part, but
No, I don't care. I'll manufacture warheads.
yo, Adam and Eve, if you want to sponsor us,
It's too liberal.
there's this fucking
I have to like focus to feel okay right now.
I have to focus.
Can this entire end part be a clip?
I Dude, it might be its own fucking thing. I don't know.
You think we'll get demonetized?
We're not monetized, so I don't care.
Fair. No, we'll probably get shadow banned.
Hey man, if it's a 1 week ban, we upload every 2 weeks, baby. Let's go.
There's so many things that can happen for me from here right now, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm outside your
You're gonna
door
fall
right
asleep.
now. Can you answer the front door?
I would love that.
Mook, I am in your walls.
Imagine if I rolled up with my truck and just an inflatable mattress in the bed of my truck.
I hear my dogs
Yeah.
running around the house.
So, Mook, good news. Aiden, how much more you got in your drink?
About that much. So about one or
Alright,
two
when you're
mouthfuls.
done your drink. Okay, when you're done your drink, we're done the podcast for tonight, so Mook can go to bed because he's passing
I'm
out.
not sleeping like this. It's okay.
All right, beer's gone.
I need moral support more than I need sleep
Try to
right
be-
now.
He's not here. Colby's not here.
Colby is not here. Anyways,
Woo, Henry Knifeman.
Henry Knifeman. Anyways, thank you guys for watching episode 54 of the podcast.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck this was. This was an absolute roller coaster.
This was this will be called
Ally call.
The Downfall of the Crew featuring Mook.
The downfall
It
of
was
2/3
phenomenal.
of the crew.
Watch as we get drunker and drunker and talk about random shit. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers for subscribing. If you like, hit the like button. If not, you probably didn't make it this far. But we've been this is the longest podcast. End it. That's how it's ending.
Please,
We're done.
Mercy.